Hi guys, this is not going to be a great video. I'm really sorry. I would appreciate it if all of you go and check out my sci-fi series, and if you want to support that on Patreon, I'd really appreciate it. You can find links in the information section. Basically, this is a not good video because I have decided to give up being a full-time composer. I've been able to do less and less recently as I've had to deal with so many issues in my life. And basically things have become uncontrollable, and the fact of the matter is, when I look at how much I used to make from YouTube, that's gone down to absolute nothing now, because I made some errors. But basically the main thing is YouTube killed small subscriber bases in terms of monetization, and because I'm so niche, basically only people who need music will really come to my channel. It's a small, really small sort of world. I mean, there's a lot of game developers and a lot of filmmakers that use my music, so I'm happy that I've helped them. Over the past 8-9 years, I've worked on over 100 films and short films. I've been exhausted. I've worked on probably about 20 to 30 different computer games. I'm really absolutely crackered with it all. I've done so much music, both under the name of Chan Walrus, Alex O'Neill. I think I threw a couple of other names in earlier on, but you know, gone with the wind, as they say. But yeah, basically it's been pretty tough. I mean, I've only made about £240, I think it was, out of people paying me over the past couple of years, which has not been great. And I got a big case of root beer from Jeremy, who was the best when it came to payment. But for 8 or 9 years worth of at least 4 hours a day worth of work, on average. There are some days when I haven't done it, and some days when I've worked like 18 hours on musical scores, you know, so it can be hard. I mean, you got to take into account that if you send back a track and someone's like, can you replace that note with an E? And you just think, oh god, but this alters the entirety of the piece, you know, I've got to rewrite everything just so that it functions. And like 2 or 3 weeks later, they're like, well, where's the track? And I'm like, I need to work everything in so that this note works, because everything is just not working anymore, because you completely changed the chord, you've completely changed the theme of the film, you've changed everything with this. And I've had some really bad experiences with that, because they really kill you psychologically, because it's just like, you know, when you've worked on a film for 3 or 4 weeks and, you know, it's like been solid work, it's really kills you. But so yeah, out of all of my YouTube channels together, I had about 4 or 5 monetized channels. They used to get me about 15 quid a month, which is nothing. But it was nice just to have that money coming in. I was really happy, because it was just like something that I felt good about. But YouTube took all that away from me. I mean, if all my stuff was on one channel, I would probably still be making a little bit of money every now and then, but that's not the way, and unfortunately that's the life I've got to live with. The thing is, music's just not a way for me to make money, and it's horrible when it comes down to it. At the moment, I'm trying to save up to make a science fiction series. I've started saving. I mean, I started it earlier on last year, and sadly, it's been about 12 months since I made my last episode. But I need to get back into it, and my cast are ready. It's just I need to get into the right frame of mind, because so much has happened recently that I can't focus. So once I'm out of doing the music, maybe things will be easier. I'm sorry if you guys feel let down, but the thing is, people used to go onto my Bandcamp and buy my Bandcamp stuff, and that was great. But the issue is that most of them used to find it through YouTube, and my usual policy is a rip and use policy, and I believe that the reason people bought my stuff on Bandcamp is because it's actually harder than I thought to rip music from YouTube. I mean, I've got a program that does it for me when I need to rip my own stuff and or whatever. But the fact is, like, or if I need to rip someone's film that they send me and, you know, put the music to it, stuff like that, so that I can just layer everything around. But if I'm working like that, it's I forget that other people don't have the software. And the thing is, it's like, I just put up on all of my videos, I put a link to each individual MP3, and oh my god, it took me days and days of work getting them all up, but I did it because you guys deserved it. And my thing is, I'd like it if people sort of shared my stuff out. I mean, if my channel ever gets to a point where it can be monetized again, I will get back into doing music. I give you my word on that. Maybe not a lot of music, but a little bit here and there, just to as a thank you to you guys. I mean, I don't really know what to say. If you've got any questions, I don't mind doing a questions answers videos about this resigning from making music. But I mean, I can do a couple of those, I suppose, because I like it on a personal level. It's me talking to you, and it'll give me a couple of minutes of view time, which is what I desperately need to get up to that monetized status. But the thing is, it's like if you could take videos that you like and just share them out on social media, show them to people, get people to watch them, listen to them, Reddit, I would appreciate that. I really, really would. Anyone who can help me in that way, it makes my day. If someone shares my stuff out. If you want to support me, you can support my Patreon for my sci-fi series. Help me get that back up on its feet. I'm probably not going to be able to make an episode a month, so I've scaled it so that I only get paid when an episode is made. If I get to a point where I can crank out an episode every single month, I will change it to monthly, because then people will be on a regular schedule and everything will be able to work and I'll be able to get stuff out. But I need to do what I want in my life, and at the moment I don't really want to do music because it's harrowing. It's heavily depressing, and with everything that's happened in my life recently, I just can't cope with everything and all of the stress dealing with things. I've done some brilliant films, walking away from it, looking at Millennial Killer. Millennial Killer is going to be a great film, and I really, really, really can't wait to see it in its final stage. But I also did some stuff for a piece on sexual abuse, and how it's the effect that abuse in relationships can have on children. For my friends at DT Films Productions, I will probably be doing a little video on each of these later, so that you can have a little look at the stuff which I've done, maybe including, well, they'll definitely include clips from the films, because I think that it's important that you guys get to see a couple of these things, because they're really, really neat, and the thing is, I've worked very, very hard trying to keep a flow of music up, and it's trickled off recently. My youngest brother's gone to university. I mean, we were working quite solidly for some time, doing soundtracks for the channel, and we did a lot of stuff, and his computer got completely knackered, so a lot of the stuff is potentially lost, but we might be able to pull that back. We don't know yet. It depends on whether or not we can fix it. We can't really afford to fix it at the moment, so it's just got to lie and die for a bit. The thing is, it's like I've got to the point where I've realised that I've got to support myself when it comes to life. I'm going to be making a new YouTube channel where I talk about stuff. I'm basically looking into ways of getting money at the moment, saving money, things like that. Because I work in advertising and stuff, it makes sense to talk about money, because money's really important. I mean, when it comes to like business and business tax, things like that, I'm starting to learn a lot of stuff. So I might make a channel about that. I would like to make a channel where I sort of just talk about things as well. It'd be nice to have people just sort of tuning in to listen to me whine and gripe about the world. Look at that. I used to have hair there. I used to have an amazing head of hair. It was nice. Now I'm pretty much baldy locks. I'd like to say thank you very much to my friends Yannick and Martin. They are the first two people who have not subscribed. Well, they have technically subscribed. They've supported my channel, my Chan Warus channel, the channel that I want to make, the channel that I want to do. Now, I was thinking at some point maybe to branch off with Chan Warus and maybe do Chan Warus Does Other Stuff as well, outside of being a space adventurer. But I don't know yet. It really depends. I do really want to do Chan Warus's Cookery Kitchen, but it's that was just stupid, and I didn't really understand why I kept putting on weird accents for it, but it was just fun, And to be honest, I've actually become a really good cook since then. So I don't know if I can still serve like some of the stuff I served in that program. But anyway, I just want to say to all of you who've been my fans and my friends for so long, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. You are great people, and I appreciate the amount of time and effort that you put into to listening to my videos, to making your films, to making your games, to working on your projects. I think all of you are incredible. And to be honest, I don't like the idea of walking away from you. I will be there on my Chanwora's channel on YouTube, and I will respond to things on my YouTube. If you leave me a message, I will respond. If I get enough responses to this, I will probably make a video response to all of you after answering each question individually. But yeah, anyway, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you or for you. And to be honest, I just hope that my life gets a little bit better so that I can get out of this. But I can't just keep saying I'm going to do this and failing to do that. So what I've got to do is just cut ties with it, if only for now, just so that I can get back on track. Anyway, thank you ever so much. If you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. You take care. And pray for me, because, someone needs to. Anyway, you take care. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.